What's up, guys? Today we'll be taking a look at, well, a deeper look at the Deeper Connect Nano now that I've set it up and it's working properly so far at this point. I know that I've seen some comments online randomly in various places, people talking about, I guess, confusing aspects of setting it up, and it was surprisingly plug and play for me, like advertised. So I'm just going to share my observations, and hopefully it helps some of you out. Another thing I want to point out is I noticed that the Stack Social website, stacksocial.com, they've apparently gained access to more Deeper Connect Nanos. So if you're interested in participating in the project, at least as of today, July 2nd, there are more available. And if you click the link below that I'm going to put in the description, there's an affiliate code. It'll take you directly to the Stack Social website, but you may have to do a little digging, like scroll down, and there's, I think, a bestsellers category, and you'll see the Deeper Connect Nano there. Or just go into the little search bar, and you'll see, and if you type Deeper Connect Nano, you'll find the pages, the product page. If you purchase the item, you'll help me out, which I appreciate, and also oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to point out, if you've never shopped there before, which I never had either, until I made my purchase, you'll see a pop-up where you get a the option to enter your email, and you'll basically make or get 10% discount off your first purchase. So take advantage of it if you can. Okay, so here is the Deeper Connect Nano set up and functioning properly. Excuse the mess. It's kind of hanging out in a shady side of the house. But the one thing I want to point out is right here, you'll see this blinking light. When you first install the item or plug the item in, this light will start blinking twice every second. And this will go on for about, I don't know, 2 to 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. That's the setup phase. When you see it blinking twice a second quickly, it's setting up. Once it's properly installed, or once it's proper, once it's done being set up, it will enter this state. I don't want to unplug it. So let's take a look at the back. Power. This is the line in from my modem. My modem is this Comcast all-in-one. And I guess the one thing I want to point out about this is the manual doesn't really address a situation like this, which is kind of more complicated, what I have going on versus what they describe. And I'm actually pleasantly surprised it was as plug and play as they said it would be. So the point that I'm trying to make is while I am using an all-in-one router Wi-Fi modem, all of my devices don't connect through that modem via Wi-Fi. I have a couple devices hardwired via Ethernet through this modem that goes into an office in the corner of my house, and there's only 2 machines there. They are not Wi-Fi. They could be, but they're not connected to the internet via Wi-Fi. So basically what I'm saying is I have hard line. This is into the Deeper Connect Nano. I don't know if these 2 ports are or swappable. Perhaps they are swappable. I don't know. But according to the manual, it recommends, even though there's no language to suggest, but the what do you call it? Global internet, it's just images. So according to the tiny booklet that comes with the manual, or comes with the package that doesn't really explain anything, it points to this middle port as the line in. And I feel like that is probably, it's working for me. I can confirm that. And I think that the Deeper Connect Mini is set up very similarly. So, to reiterate, I have a hard wire out of this modem running into the Deeper Connect Nano, and this port runs, it's clearly a hard wire, hard line Ethernet cable running out into my office. I suppose the last bit of information that I would point out is it worked for me, so I'm going to recommend doing this. Whatever devices you want to have plugged into this or connecting to this device, which, like I said, I have a Mac Pro, I have a micro ATX Windows PC that I built in my office. Those are the two devices that are connecting to this. They are hardwired via Ethernet and functioning just fine. Shut down the devices that you plan on connecting to your Deeper Connect unit. Plug in your Deeper Connect unit, power it on, connect everything, let the Deeper Connect unit power up, cycle on. As I mentioned, you'll see this light blinking twice a second quickly during this process. Once you see it begin to start blinking the way you see it now, you'll know that it's set up and functioning properly. And then turn around and proceed to the actual specific items you want connecting to your unit. Power them up. And from my experience, they will connect successfully. Plug and play as advertised. Okay, so once you get that slower, steady, blinking light on your Deeper Connect device, fire up your computers, tablets, phones, whatever you intend to connect to that portion of your personal network. Load up a browser and then here's something that's not talked about in the manual and I think is causing a little bit of confusion. Fire up your browser on one of those devices and type in 34.34.34.34. Hit return and you'll come to this page. Now, the default settings here are much like the default settings throughout history with just about any kind of networking device. The initial state is generally username, admin, and the password at the default setting is generally admin. Sometimes things are different, but in regards to what we're talking about today, that is the case. So enter admin, username, admin for the password, click login. Now, I had already changed my password at that point, but I'm just explaining things for the person who hasn't gotten to this point. Now, here we are at the dashboard, and at first glance, it's fairly interesting. We're already seeing it working, you know. We're already seeing, I mean, here I am in Michigan. We're reaching out, connecting to places in other parts of the United States. We're connected to London. We're connected to Singapore. It's already an interesting experience as far as I'm concerned. Down here, we're seeing the real-time statistics. Things are connecting to my Deeper Connect Nano. And, you know, I guess we're still at the early stages yet, right? Like it's July 2nd. It's technically July 3rd. We're just at the very beginning of quarter 3. And as I've mentioned in my previous video before, the main reason why I got the Deeper Connect was I want to participate in the mining aspect of it. I'm not so concerned about the decentralized private network, even though I think it's a nice feature. I'm learning to appreciate it even further or more than I anticipated. One thing I like is that my PC over here is now on a decentralized private network. I'm not so much worried about my Apple products at this point in time, or my wireless devices. Anyway, what else do we have to look at here? One thing to point out is when I first set this up successfully for the very first time, over here, I don't know, on the left, it was probably below DPN, and there was a tab. I believe it said mining or DPR, but there was definitely a tab that no longer, at some point during an upgrade, the tab was removed, and that tab had access to, well, it gave me access to the digital wallet and the options there that were specifically for mining, but basically that tab has been removed, and from what I gather, the information that I got from the Telegram group was that it will be reinstated during the launch of the upgrade to the main net that is supposed to happen during this third quarter of the year, which literally just started 2 days ago. So at some point from now to, I don't know, September, we should be getting up and running. Fingers crossed. We'll see with the whole mining aspect of the Deeper network. At this point, I don't know if there's anything else to say. I think I just, I wanted to show you guys it actually is or can be as plug and play as they pitched it from the beginning. I think the main thing it really does depend on how you're connecting your devices. But my situation is more complicated than anything suggested in the examples, and everything was surprisingly, working. I haven't done or made many adjustments back here other than changing the password, which, you know, you you definitely want to do. And I haven't made any bandwidth or sharing adjustments here yet. Maybe I'll look into that further. But yeah, after you log in, just come down here to on the left, administration panel or tab, click password, and hit, enter the old password, which was admin, and then enter your new password. Enter it a second time, and don't forget that. And then once all that's situated, we're good to go. And then it's just time to wait for the mainnet. So that's it for today. I still have more things I want to cover in regards to the Deeper network, but this is good for now. If you have any questions and I can help, ask away in the comment sections below. Other than that, don't forget to, if you're interested in the device, check out that affiliate link in the comment section below. You get 10% off if it's your first order on Stack Social, and you'll be helping me out. I appreciate the support. And like, comment, subscribe, share. We all know how YouTube works. Thanks, guys. More videos are on the way soon. Thanks.